Hey guys, welcome to Channel Kids Moral Stories. Today our story topic is magical paint box. So let's start our journey. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a young girl named Lily. She was a shy and gentle soul, with a heart full of creativity and a mind full of wonder. Lily loved to paint and dream of becoming a great artist one day, just like her idol, the famous painter Emma Taylor. One evening, while exploring the dusty attic of her family's old cottage, Lily stumbled upon an old, mysterious-looking paint box. The box was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols that seemed to shimmer in the fading light. As soon as she opened it, she discovered that the paints inside glowed with an otherworldly light. A tiny fairy, no bigger than Lily's thumb, popped out of the box, saying, "Welcome, young artist. I am the guardian of the magic paint box. With these enchanted paints, your creations will come to life, and your dreams will take flight." Lily was amazed and couldn't wait to try the paints. She dipped her brush into the vibrant colors and began to paint. To her wonder, her artwork started to move and transform before her eyes. She painted a beautiful butterfly, and it flew off the canvas into the air, its wings fluttering delicately. She painted a happy tree, and it grew taller and stronger, its branches stretching towards the ceiling. As news of the magic paint box spread, people from all over the village came to Lily, asking her to paint their dreams into reality. A young boy asked her to paint a new bike, and soon he was riding a shiny red bicycle down the village streets. An elderly woman asked her to paint a beautiful garden, and soon her yard was filled with vibrant flowers and the sweet scent of blooming roses. But Lily soon realized that with great power comes great responsibility. She learned to use the magic wisely, painting only what would bring happiness and harmony to the world. She refused to paint anything that might cause harm or sadness. As time passed, Lily's art studio became a place of wonder, where dreams came to life and magic filled the air. People came from far and wide to see the young artist at work and to request their own magical creations. And Lily, with her magic paint box, became known as the most talented and kind-hearted artist in the land. Years went by, and Lily grew up to be a renowned artist, known for her incredible talent and her generosity of spirit. She never forgot the tiny fairy and the magic paint box that had started it all, and she always used her gift to spread joy and happiness wherever she went.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived two best friends, Emma and Olivia. They did everything together, from playing in the park to having sleepovers at each other's houses. One day, Emma's grandmother gave her a beautiful doll as a gift. The doll was the most beautiful thing Emma had ever seen, with sparkling blue eyes and long golden hair. Emma was so excited to show her new doll to Olivia. But when Olivia came to play, Emma didn't want to share her doll. She held it tight and said, "No, you can't play with my doll. It's mine." Olivia was sad and didn't understand why Emma wouldn't share. She went home feeling left out and unhappy. That night, Emma couldn't sleep. She realized that she had made her best friend sad, and that didn't feel good at all. The next day, she went to Olivia's house and said, "Hey, I'm sorry I didn't share my doll with you yesterday. You can play with it too." Olivia's face lit up with a big smile. "Really? Thank you, Emma." They played together all day, taking turns holding the doll and making up stories From that day on, Emma and Olivia shared everything: toys, books, and even secrets. They learned that sharing what they had made their friendship even stronger and more special. The moral of the story is that sharing what we have with others shows we care about their feelings and value their friendship. Subscribe my channel for more stories.
Once upon a time, in a small garden, there lived a tiny ladybug named Lola. She was always fascinated by the world beyond her home. One day, she decided to embark on an amazing journey to explore new lands, meet new friends, and learn about different cultures. Lola packed a small bag and said goodbye to her family and friends. She set off towards the east, where the sun rose. She met a wise old butterfly named Sam, who taught her about the importance of patience and perseverance. As she continued her journey, Lola encountered a friendly bee named Buzz, who introduced her to the sweet world of honey and flowers. She learned about the busy lives of bees and the value of teamwork. Next, Lola traveled to the west, where she met a colorful bird named Rio. He took her on a thrilling flight over vast oceans and towering mountains. Lola discovered the beauty of diversity and the power of adaptability. Her journey continued south, where she met a gentle tortoise named Tara. Tara taught Lola about the slow and steady approach to life and the importance of appreciating the little things. Finally, Lola arrived in the north, where she met a playful rabbit named Frosty. He showed her the magic of snowflakes and the joy of playfulness. After many moons, Lola returned home, filled with incredible stories and valuable lessons. Her family and friends gathered around, eager to hear about her amazing journey. Lola shared her experiences, inspiring others to explore and appreciate the world's wonders. From that day on, Lola became known as the wisest and most adventurous ladybug in the garden, and her amazing journey was told and retold for generations to come.
Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the mountains, there lived a young girl named Sophia. Sophia was a kind and trusting soul, always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. One day, a stranger arrived in the village, seeking refuge from a fierce storm. Sophia, being the kind-hearted person she was, offered him shelter and food. The stranger, whose name was Jack, seemed friendly and genuine, and Sophia soon found herself confiding in him. But unbeknownst to Sophia, Jack was not what he seemed. He was a con artist with a talent for manipulating people and gaining their trust. As the days passed, Jack began to take advantage of Sophia's kindness, borrowing money and valuables from her, and eventually disappearing into the night, leaving Sophia heartbroken and betrayed. The villagers, who had grown fond of Sophia, tried to warn her about the dangers of trusting strangers, but she was too blinded by her own goodness to listen. She continued to trust others, only to be hurt time and time again. It wasn't until she met a wise old man who shared his own story of betrayal and heartache that Sophia finally understood the importance of caution and discernment. The old man told her love and kindness are precious gifts, but they must be given wisely. Remember, do not trust anybody completely, for even the most charming smile can hide a deceitful heart. Sophia learned a valuable lesson that day, and from then on, she balanced her kindness with a healthy dose of skepticism, protecting herself from those who would seek to take advantage of her good nature. She realized that trusting nobody completely didn't mean she couldn't trust anybody at all, but rather she needed to trust her own instincts and be wise in her dealings with others. The story of Sophia serves as a reminder to be cautious in our interactions with others, to trust our instincts, and to always keep our hearts and minds open to wisdom and growth.
Once upon a time, a curious penguin named Percy waddled away from his Antarctic home, fascinated by the unknown. He traveled far and wide until he found himself lost in the scorching hot desert. At first, Percy struggled to adapt. His tuxedo-like feathers absorbed the blistering sun, and his flippers flailed in the sand. He desperately searched for shade and water, but only found endless dunes. Just when Percy thought all hope was lost, he met a wise old tortoise named Max. Max taught Percy how to burrow into the sand to escape the heat and find underground water sources. Percy learned to cover himself in cool mud and use his flippers to create shade. He even discovered that his feathers could be used as a blanket to keep warm at night. As time passed, Percy grew stronger and more resilient. He made friends with the desert creatures, like lizards and snakes, who admired his determination. One day, a fierce sandstorm hit, and Percy used his newfound skills to survive. He burrowed deep into the sand, waiting for the storm to pass. When the sun reappeared, Percy emerged stronger and more confident. He realized that survival is possible even in the harshest environments. Adaptation, friendship, and perseverance. Percy eventually found his way back home, but he never forgot his desert adventure and the friends he made along the way. He shared his incredible story with his fellow penguins, inspiring them to explore and appreciate the diversity of their world. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe channel for more stories.